Once again, it's Mshamba Marekani, and today I wanted to talk about, is it possible to go to school and still be able to work? My answer is yes, it's possible. You just have to make sure your work schedule doesn't conflict with your school schedule. So let's say, for example, you're a morning person, you love waking up in the morning, so you would set your lessons around 7 from 7 to around 12. So, and that's the time you would go to school. Then in the afternoon, that's when you would go to work. So mostly because work comes before school, because you have to make money to be able to pay for school. So mostly when you get a job, you want to make sure you don't get crazy hours that are gonna conflict and not give you time to be able to go to school. So maybe you want to choose morning person, choose afternoon hours to go to work. If you function well in the afternoon in terms of school, you might want to choose morning hours, 8 hours, maybe 9 to 5, or you can have a job where you're working really early in the morning. That way in the afternoon you'll be able to go to school. And sometimes some jobs you can do 10 hours a day. So, and you have Friday and Saturday you can go to school. Other jobs you can do 12 hours a day. So let's say it's Monday to Wednesday, that's 36 hours. So you be able, and that can count to full time. Some employers, they'll give you the extra hours to make it 40 hours. So that's 3 days of work. Then the next 3 days, even Saturday, you can go to school and do some lessons. So it's possible. I did it. A lot of people are doing it. I remember when I was in school, my schedule was Monday. That's when I'll go to school Monday up to around 12. Then I would leave and go to work. Then Friday was a whole school day. I'll be at school. Once I leave the house in the morning, I'll be at school the whole day, up to around, close to around 8 p.m. So that day was dedicated for school. Then on Saturday, I would be there morning hours and leave around 12. And so I would work, let's say on a Friday night, I do the night shift up to morning around 5. Then when I get off in the morning, which will be Saturday morning, I would head to school. So I'll be so sleepy. But that was the schedule. And also remember, when I was in school, there were some people who had families. There was a lady, she had like 3 kids. She was a single mom, and she obviously, you have to pay bills and all that. So you have to work. So she was working full time, and she was going to school full time. We were in the same class. So it's possible. You just have to plan yourself. Are there any challenges? Yes. The main challenge I encountered wasn't even just going to school. I didn't have a problem with that. My schedule, I didn't have a problem leaving to work. And the only challenge I had was when I was in class, I would feel like I'm losing money, because that time you feel like you should be making money. Of course, if you were working and maybe if you had some hours to go to go to work that day, that means you're in class, so you're losing that money. So that's just one of those challenges, you're gonna have to encounter. Mostly you find people, they choose to go to work and get the money because the end goal of going to school is still being able to get a good paying job and make money. So but it's one of those things you have to decide for yourself. Do you want to look for money? Do you want to go to school? School maybe might open better opportunities for you than just hustling out there without the necessary schooling. But that's one of the challenges you're going to face. You're going to decide, do you want to make money, or do you want to split the time you'll be making money with school? So it's possible to go to school and still be able to work full time. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. It's possible. I did it. A lot of people are doing it. It's common in America. So guys, you can leave some questions in the comment section. Shamba Marekani.